mad about stolen inheritance. Straying into the legal show. That can be hard sometimes. You have to contact a local lawyer and maybe even an investigator and do some.
Okay, Dan.
We got it. She got it. She got it. Did you set up the M? I think she. Let's see here. It says we're up, and the cat is here. The cat is here. Can a company hold your pension if the pension is terminated? Is the are you vested? There's all sorts of questions that go into that. If you're fully vested, it's your money. Hey, everybody on the tube. Welcome. I saw Rogers is back, Moneymaker. Good luck. Good luck with that. Danielle, I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. Oh, hang on. Danielle. You didn't, and you haven't enabled. How do I get to that thing again? You have not enabled.
Yes, I did.
Okay, well, it's telling me otherwise.
It's telling you about the ad. It's not telling you about the other thing.
Well, it says enable.
I already did.
All right.
So you want to yell at me some more?
I will. I hope it's enabled.
Okay. Well.
Enabled. I do. Yeah, mostly criminal law. Any thoughts on Chad the Builder guy case? I don't know about Chad the Builder. Let me put these over here so I can see them both. I'm doing great, guys. Thank you so much for coming on and hanging out. I have a TikTok and a YouTube up, and we'll hang out. And tonight's going to be like an Ask Me Anything night. So it's a good time to get questions out. And then when my dad's done with his dinner, he'll come and sit here for a while. And he's been doing amazing lately. So I've got high expectations for tonight. Did Dad walk outside again today? Oh, it was really windy today. I mean, like, it's still windy. If I could show you out there, the trees are going. So we did not take him outside today because of the wind. But he did walk a lot in, and we did have a great poop. So I'm happy. He got some good walk today. I have not seen The Crash, but I do need good Netflix movies to watch. So I'm glad. I heard about the shooting in San Diego. That was like less than a mile away from my daughter's house. So I was communicating with her, telling her to stay the hell out of there. And she did. And yeah, it's a nightmare situation, what's going on. My mom is doing all right. Caddy, thank you for asking. How you doing in Reno? Those weren't new shoes for Pop. Those were slippers. I tried to put Vans on them, but again, I didn't realize it, but I had those sticky socks and I couldn't get the Vans on. So I went with the slippers. We'll have to get like a special shoe and start walking them out there. Like something you might wear on a boat or something like that fits around the foot and it's got a flat bottom. That's what we need to get for him. Did I start my own law firm or did I apprentice? I started with the LADA's office. And then when I came back, I was going to work for the Sacramento DA. But you had to actually, it's about 6 months from the time you take the bar till the time you get your results. So when I took the bar, Sacramento said, we don't hire until after you pass. So I said, all right, I'll go work for somebody else while I'm waiting for the results. And the person I worked for did kind of criminal law and personal injury. And I just kind of fell in love with the office and the lifestyle. And I opened up an office right next to his. And we've been good friends ever since. It's going great. How are you doing in Georgia, Randy? Look, guys, I got some next Tuesday. So tomorrow, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I may find a guest. I may not. I may jump on tomorrow on TikTok. But on Tuesday, a week from tomorrow, 2 really wonderful guests. The first is probably the most renowned dementia expert in the world, Teepa Snow, and she's going to come on. We're going to do that one earlier for her to fit her schedule, like 1 o'clock my time instead of 5 o'clock. And then we're going to do Vitus from Under the Desk News. You might have watched You might have seen that the channel on TikTok. So she's got like 3 million followers or something like that. It's a big channel, and I'm looking forward to that. Ed is doing fine. He's eating, or he will be eating soon, and then hopefully we'll get him over here and see how he's doing for real. See how he's doing cognitively, and have some conversations with him. Hey Barry, how are you doing? Does my dad see hallucinations? Sometimes. We've noticed that in the last like 4 or 5 months, because we have not been able to be in there when he's eating, because he will try and talk to us, and then he will cough. And unfortunately, my dad has been, people are showing up. So he's seeing people that aren't really there and talking to them. So yes, he's had some delusions, but normally, like while he's eating, or sometimes at night, we'll hear that. Stephen R., the bar study, I think it just started today. In fact, funny story, she was over last night, and I was thinking, she collected her medals, and she won like MVP of the league, like the best player in 3 or 4 states. I remember she CalPAC 3 or 4 states, and I had all these trophies and medals and stuff. And she came last night and she collected them, and I was like really upset. And I stole one back, and she realized, and she went and got it. And then I walked out, and now she's graduated from law school. I'm like, hey, those may not be yours. How do you know I don't have a claim on them? I paid for all your training. I paid for you to go to college. I mean, I could make an argument that those are mine. And I wanted to kind of, spice her up a little bit and get her to talk a little. I was waiting to hear, well, we didn't have a pre-existing contractual relationship, or, show me the paperwork or whatever. But she learned better as I'm walking out, and she's got all of her shit, and I'm walking out to the car, and she saw, well, sue me. So she learned well in law school. Did she buy a practice test for set? She'll practice with whatever that course you take to practice. And she'll do the normal prep stuff. From the market. My Monday's going fine. How are you guys doing? And open night for questions. I might even bring somebody on if somebody wants to come on. Who will win the Stanley Cup? I have no flipping idea. I know about as much about hockey as I know about Mongolian, dragon racing. I don't know anything about hockey right now. Hi, Ina. How old when you noticed? My dad was about 80 when we first started seeing the signs. And the best signs the best way to make that determination aren't necessarily like forgetting things. It's personality changes at the beginning. When you start doing things that are really out of character for you, something's going on. Dragon Grayson would be great live. Murdoch overturned. I mean, they've owned the legal system. South Carolina down there, they've owned that forever. I mean, it just seems like he's already in jail for 30 years for, stealing money from clients and stuff. So he's not getting out of jail. They're going to retry him. It's an incredible, I saw the evidence there. It seems like an incredible waste of resources. Would I ever get into politics? I would love to get into politics, but it would be really hard for me to be successful in politics because I don't like to lie. And you almost have to lie if you're going to get into politics. You almost have to support things that you just don't support. And that would be really difficult for me, but it's something that if you can make a difference in the world, if you have the right intentions, you can do a lot in government. And the problem is most people that go into government today they're going there for their own reasons, their own egos or their own bank accounts. They're all, go serve for a couple of years and be a lobbyist and make $20 million or whatever, go on Fox News or MSNBC. I mean, it's just people don't go into politics for the right reasons anymore. This country was founded. You were supposed to go run for Congress, serve a term, go back and be the dentist. And then the school teacher goes and serves, and somebody else goes and serves. That's kind of the way the founding fathers envisioned it. But no, now we have career politicians. Ed gives me some good feelings too. I'll tell you. Thanks, Nate the Beaver. I appreciate that. Hit and tap if you can tap on the talk, and YouTube loves when you interact, when you comment, or hit the like button on the tube. That will bring in more people. Danielle is not joining, although I'm sure she'll be in and around here. Will I explain a POA? It's simple. A POA is a power of attorney that gives somebody else the right to access whatever you outline in that power of attorney. You can use my banks. You can sell my real estate. You can trade my stocks. You can do my taxes. You can deal with my retirement accounts. Whatever is in the POA, you're authorizing somebody else to act as you, or more specifically, their attorney in fact, and conduct transactions for them. Limbo, welcome to SAC. Where are you moving from? Probably the Bay Area or something. The Ultra is all right now. It's all right. Am I driving the Porsche? I haven't driven the Porsche in a while, and we're in California. San Antonio. Loves, I'm not expecting that. I'm not expecting my kids to do what I'm doing. It's rare, and it just worked for us. The timing worked, and the relationship that I had just works for us. People are kind over there. People are kind in Sacramento. I mean, it's like any other city. There's a lot of good people in San. There's a lot of fun stuff you can do in Sacramento. We got a lot of outdoor stuff. You're an hour and a half from Napa. You're an hour and a half from Tahoe. You're an hour and a half from Yosemite. You're 2 hours from San Francisco, 2 hours from Santa Cruz. I never did disability, Jerry. Danielle I think she's cooking. She's going to feed him, and then he'll come on. Are you ever able to take a break? I am. I'm not burned out with caregiving. And I don't think Danielle's burned out with caregiving. It's everything else on top of caregiving that, really drags you down and exhausts you, and the lack of sleep. That's if I could magically snap my fingers and have 8 hours of sleep, I think 90% of my problems would go away. How you doing down in Mexico City? Roll-ups are good. Lieutenant Dan, you're damn right. I'm ready for the NFL. My San Francisco Giants aren't going to do anything for me this year. So I'm waiting. And the Warriors didn't even make the playoffs. I mean, it's been a lull in sports here. We were spoiled in the Bay Area, man. We've been damn spoiled. So it's hard to complain. We had the Niners in the 80s and the 90s. We had the Warriors. We had the Giants when they won 3 World Series. I've been pretty spoiled. All my teams have won, and during my lifetime. Cool. I mean, I could have been a Cubs fan, like in 100 years since we made the playoffs. How you doing in Colorado? If someone sees I'm going to pay your rent, or I'm going to give you money, if there's any mods on, get rid of the scammers. You're a Bear fan, Dan? Steve Kerr, they're a pretty winning coach, man. Guy won, all those championships. What did he win? 3 or 4? 3 or 4 championships as a coach. He won however many as a player. Sabrina, congratulations on your Knicks. POA is done when someone passes away, Miss Angie. POA is no longer valid as soon as somebody dies. Want a ring with buzzer beater with the Spurs? No Danielle tonight, as far as I know. And that's, that's okay. Let her take a break. She gets so much, a lot of, it's hard to come on and be entertaining when you're getting attacked all night long. I hear you, Pop. Tonight, OKC and San Antonio. OKC, I think, is going to win that series. Oh, you're from New York. Well, welcome. Cardiana, you can't defend. I mean, that's ridiculous. People saying defend my wife, I defend her. I can't defend her simultaneously while she's talking with people and they're having a bad go. What do you want me to jump in? I just can't. You just have to ignore people. You can't jump into the mud with everybody who makes a negative comment. You just can't do it. I mean, it makes it kind of just untenable. I practice criminal law. Who's attacking Danielle? Oh, she gets a lot of attack on TikTok and other things. Yeah, people should be respectful. We do a lot of weird, like kind of outrageous content on lives too. So I have to be aware that some is going to come out and say, hey, I'm not happy with the fact you guys are swearing or what have you, or being crass or vulgar, but they get real personal with her, and she sometimes responds, and it becomes this cycle of just attacking, responding to the attacks, and then new attacks, responding, and it's not healthy. The way you come at your wife is really unbelievable. All right, I mean, I don't know what to say to you. Lieutenant Dan, you'll take them out. And you got legs now, so. Why did they attack her over your dad? It's not typically about, sometimes it is. I mean, really, they'll attack her about anything. The way she treats or talks to my dad, the way she treats or talks to me. She's just Danielle. It's just who she is. And she's, he refuses to adjust. A lot of social media creators are super sensitive. Anytime they lose a follower or have something go on, they're crying on the airs. And I'm sorry, she's just not like that. She's like, hey, I'm going to do what I'm going to do. And if you like me, you like me. And if you don't, that's okay. You don't have to watch. People can be pretty nasty on social media. And Danielle is blunt. I can hear my dad right over there. Yeah, it's an Ultra. I'm almost ready for my second. I'll bring her. Hopefully, if she comes down and I have to go pee or something, I'll try and bring her on for a minute. Stacy, you're going to get haters on social media. It's just going to happen. But, next Tuesday, we're going to have a great show on TikTok. We're going to have an amazing show. We're going to have Teepa Snow. Now, I don't know if you know, many of you may not know who Teepa Snow is. She's probably the most respected and renowned dementia expert in the world right now. And she's coming on here next Tuesday to talk to people. So that being said, if you're a caregiver and you have questions, DM me questions, because I want to take full advantage of her immense knowledge and wisdom. And so please, if you can DM me questions that you have, let's get it from the expert. And she's coming on next Tuesday. And then I've got Under the Desk News coming on Tuesday night. So hang on one second. All right, now let me grab one thing. My dad's talking, but Danielle's right in there. James, I like the drama too. And we, the drama we enjoy, and I enjoy, the bickering and the drama. But it gets with all the negativity, it gets really hard. And it gets hard to maintain focus when it's just flying across the screen. Do I ever thank Danielle? No. I mean, Danielle's she's got some followers on here that love and support her. Obviously, that's great. My dad is 94. Why not? As if I'm serious. I mean, that again, if you didn't get the sarcasm there, you're not going to understand the way I interact with my wife. We're sarcastic, we're humorous, and that's just the way it is. And that explains to me why you think that why you would make that statement. I know my dad walks, and he could walk on his own right now. It's just we don't let him. But the walking stopped when he fell and broke his hip. That was over a year ago, and that we've been recovering for over a year. And if you saw the video yesterday, we took my dad out. He's now walking outside the house. So he's made incredible strides. Am I being condescending to you? If I was, I'm sorry, but a little more sarcastic than condescending. I'm just saying, of course, I've thanked my wife, dude. I mean, we're a team here, right? Taking care of my dad, and it's incredible what she's doing for him. If you have listened to me, I'm eternally grateful. I can never repay that debt that she's the sacrifice that she's making. And I never understate it. It is nothing to understate. It's an amazing thing she's doing, dude. We're still married. We still have a life, and we're still putting on, and we still argue, and we still disagree about things on social media. We disagree to the point where it gets difficult, right? And I don't want social media to make things difficult. And if we can't agree on how to respond to people on our lives, she does her lives. She's got a large following. She does lives every day. I'm just not into that kind of, going after. It's just not my thing. She can be, she can be whatever she wants on social media, and people will either watch or they won't. She's got her people. So she can do what she wants. It's just, we don't have to, we're married, but we don't have to agree on everything that we do, and I'm not going to control her, and she's not going to control me, because we're independent people. And, we have our own opinions and our own strengths. And so that's the way it is. Would I do things differently? What would I do? That's an easy one, Trav. I would have avoided some drugs in my life, and I would have been a better parent when my children were small, and my attention would not have been on work and earning. It would have been on my children for that small period of time that you have. It's like 15 years that you have, maybe 18 years, 15 years. It's under 20 years of your life that you have children that are impressionable and small and will listen to you. And it's such an amazing time. I think most people say that's the best time of my life, is when when my kids were small. And unfortunately, I wasn't completely there. And I'm damn lucky again that I had a wife that was there and involved. And it almost made me like, oh, I'm grateful I got a wife. I don't have to be there. And so who lost out? I did, because I lost out on so many things that I would, and I will make up for it with grandchildren and my nieces and nephews. My niece and nephew were over yesterday, and I took my niece to the store, and and I just remembered a bit how when I used to bring gifts home for my kids and they'd be all excited. I mean, those were such special times. That's what I would do differently. I wouldn't give two shits about my law practice. I'd give all my shit about my family and my kids growing up. And that's it. That's what's important. Kathy, I will do Tuesdays on YouTube as well, because I'm on my channel now. I've been letting, Danielle normally did her channel on YouTube. I will do my channel on YouTube, and I will do, I'll do the TikTok, and I'll get a device that will make it even easier and better. Oh, beautiful, beautiful day. Luckily, drugs didn't ruin me in a way that, they just, hurt me professionally or anything, but they did take away some precious moments that I could have had with my small children. And that I can never get back for some kind of stupid high or whatever. I can never get those moments back. Straight up, it was just something like that. Yeah. I was never into, downers or anything like that. It was always the upper stuff. I don't know what the big news was. Yeah, I'm Daniel, user. My name is Daniel. Ah, so 30 years CNA. Thank you for doing what you did for 30 years. Shots. No shots. The only time I would ever consider a shot would be on like a Friday or Saturday night. Yeah, that period was a very short period, believe it or not, and it didn't start until I got to my 40s, and then from there was like 4 years in my 40s that were just not great because I didn't make the best decisions. Weather is warm today. Was Ed there? Ed has always kind of been there, and he didn't. I mean, it wasn't. I didn't get to the point where I impacted my interaction with my dad. I mean, it wasn't. It was always recreational type stuff, and not daily. There was no issues with addiction or anything like that. But even the times that I did, it just stole precious time that I could have had when my kids were small. I'm 58, so when I was 40 years old, my kids were 15 years younger. I mean, Andrew was what, 50, she was like 6 or 7, and Hannah was 9, and Jennifer was 10 or 11. Best freaking time of my life, and that's when I chose to just really unfortunate. And that's also guess what, which led to my I'm trying to I'm that also led to the conditions that why I had a heart attack. And if you ever heard my letter to my kids that I wrote in the hospital, and I was talking about demons and things and how it was my fault that I was there sitting in the hospital recovering from a heart attack, that's what I was referring to, my own selfishness and engage, because that's what any kind of drug or escape is. It's selfishness, especially when you have kids. It's incredibly selfish.
Oh shit.
We have a help that comes in.
Pop drop.
All right. Is he done eating?
Yeah.
That was quick. Thank you. Pop. That was quick. I know this is a different kind of experience on the live. There's no tension. There's no anxiety. Just my pop coming. I just got excited because it's nothing more than this.
For a while, I'll come back.
What's that, Pop?
Dan my car for a little bit.
She's gonna use your car?
What?
You gonna use your car?
Dan's
gonna use your car?
I don't know what he's gonna do if he wanted to go to
the dispensary?
What?
Pop, I got a question for you.
Hey, go ahead.
Do you like Dan?
Yeah, I like him.
Is he a good kid?
He's a good kid.
Yeah. Is he good looking?
What?
Is he good looking?
Daniel?
Yeah.
Well, it depends where you're coming from.
Is that like he's not that good looking, or like is he handsome?
Yeah, Spence is an individual.
He's got his own individual style.
What?
Does he have hair? Does Daniel have hair? Does he have any hair on the top of his head?
Yeah, he does.
He's got hair?
Yeah.
Well, what a lucky man he is.
Why is that?
Because he's got hair. I don't have any hair.
Oh, you do have hair, but not as much as Daniel.
Nope, not as much as Daniel.
What?
Not as much, Pop.
No.
All right.
Well, I'm just going to go out for a little while, get away, and you can take over the. I think there's a key in the car.
All right. The keys in the car?
I think the keys to the car, I think they're in the car, yeah.
All right, Pop. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling okay.
You had a good day today too, Pop. You had a lot of walks. You had a good meal. You had a good monster poop today, which was good. So you're working well, Pop.
Yeah, David's been a good day so far.
It's been a good day, a good day. And you know,
I did match the timing of the car engine.
you did. How's the timing? 5 degrees left of top dead center.
What's that?
How's the timing? That's a line from anybody know where that line comes from? I know nothing about timing, but I just recited a line, and it's from a movie. It's from a movie, a lawyer movie.
What?
I was just making a comment. I'm talking to a lot of people here, Pop.
Oh, yeah, you would.
And they're all here watching you and me.
What?
They're watching you and me and you. I'm Dan, by the way.
Oh, yeah, I'm glad to meet you. I'm Ed.
Okay. I'm Dan Salinger.
And
I'm Dan Salinger.
Dan Salinger?
That's me, Dan Salinger.
So you're one of my young kids.
I'm one of your kids. That's right.
That's okay, but just remember you have a limitation on your movement and what do you do?
I got no limitations, Pop. I'm just one of your kids. I am your kid.
Yeah.
Yep. Suzanne, I am sorry, but I'm glad you had a good cry. I think a good cry or a good laugh are two of the healthiest outlets that we have. So I'm glad that you were able to have.
I won't be gone long.
You're not going to be gone long?
No, not until you stick somewhere.
All right.
The car doesn't go somewhere.
Well, Pop, you're home tonight, so you don't have to worry about a car. You're home. You got nothing to worry about right now.
You never know, Dan. I don't know where about it, but you never know.
Well, that's true. You never know.
You never know. So once you go, you can borrow the car, driving it carefully while you're driving it.
I appreciate that, Dad.
And come on back down.
My dad just said I can borrow the car, and that anything that we need, I now have access to a vehicle.
Picture right now.
Yeah, Pop, that's our picture right there. That's me and
That's you
and you. That's you, me and you, Pop.
That's not me.
That's you right there.
That's me.
Yeah, that's you.
I don't know.
Because I know, Pop. Can you see you? There's a glare back there, and he cannot see the TikTok, but he can see. That's you, Pop, right there.
Yeah.
That's Ed.
That's me. Yeah.
Yeah. That's Ed. Ed drove. That's all he drove was stick shifts. That's all he ever drove.
Don't do a lot of driving because I got just a little bit of gas in the car.
Pop, if you only knew how expensive gas was. I won't use all your gas, Dad. Don't worry.
You what?
I will not use all your gas. If I borrow your car, I'll put gas in it.
If you need to.
I'll put it in it for you.
Yeah, if you don't need to, don't worry about it.
You got it, Pop. James Strength, when my dad's on, I don't always answer questions because I don't see them all.
The crazy drivers out there, whoever drives those cars around here.
There's a lot of crazy drivers. Sharon, you got it. My cousin Vinny. That was exactly where that line came from.
Oh yeah, you'll get
Marissa Tomei. Mary, that's right. My dad comes first, and he comes first not only on social.
Careful, that's all.
I will, Pop.
I know you will.
He comes first with, there's so many different opportunities that have come my way and Danielle's way that we just can't do because we'd have to bring somebody in to care for my dad, and so. And it's kind of a catch-22. Everyone's, you got to strike while the iron's hot, Unfortunately, we can't strike while the iron's hot because my first responsibility is going to be this man until he's not here anymore. And that means that whatever.
In that glass.
That's iced tea, Pop.
Oh, that's iced tea.
Yeah.
Not Dan. It looks like Dan.
It looks like what?
I said it looks like Dan.
It looks like Dan. That's iced tea. You want to taste it?
Yeah.
It's just iced tea, Pop. Hi, dogs.
Okay, I took my little.
All right, Pop.
Okay. Yeah.
I gotta.
What you want to do, Dan? I don't want
Sweets, those are really hard questions to
no.
ask. He won't.
Well,
He'd say
the
something
cat-
like, "I haven't thought about that lately."
That's the tune. That's for the guy.
That's
Turn it over.
that's nicotine, Pop. That's just nicotine.
That's for the fuel in the car that has a need for gas, like
Pop, that's not anything to do with the car. He's really
Okay.
fixated on the car right now. So,
yeah.
Kevin, thank you so much, and I'm glad you have a distraction from personal
What?
struggles. That's kind of what this is about: is distracting people who are stuck in their day-to-day life, and trying to give people an escape for a little bit of time. That's what these lives started out to be, and that's kind of what we're shooting for. You'll meet Ed in another life. You may meet him in this life. How you doing in Grass Valley, Kyra? You know, my dad has a cousin that lives up in Grass Valley. We discovered because of social media, a real cousin that he knew when he was small. And I have to reach out to her again. I've fallen down on that. Hey, Zane, how are you doing? Michelle, we're providing my dad a place to live, but he's the one creating the great life through his work and his dedication and his desire to be alive and to live. That's you can't care for somebody and inject that into them. You can't put it into them. They either have it or they don't. And my dad wants to be alive.
Yeah.
And that's why he's living. He wants it. He enjoys his life. And he had a great day yesterday. I mean, a great day. Danielle is here. She's taking a break from the negativity on these lives. We do have a P.O. box. Danielle, it's on Danielle. You can find it on Danielle's channel. I don't think I have it on any of my stuff. But Danielle handles all that. His story, he's got a great story. My dad's drinking iced tea, caffeine right before he goes to bed. Private caregiver solidarity bump. Norman, my dad, he's right here. You can say hi to him. People are saying hi. They're saying hi to you, Pop. People love to watch you.
Why would they have to watch me? I don't do anything that different.
Dad, you're just you being you. Because you got a real special way about you that people enjoy watching. It uplifts them. You have a positivity, Dad, that you bring to this world. Just no matter what's going on, you kind of bring a positive element and a positive aspect, and people cling on to that. People need that right now. They need a positive influence. And even when life is hard, you bring positivity. And that's a real good thing to share, Pop.
Yeah. I understand.
All right. Charlie, thank you. It's so often that he does real well on a video, and I'll get comments like, well, that's what, that's usually happens right before they're crossing over the Rainbow Bridge or whatever. And, I don't look at that. I don't know. I don't, when it happens.
There's a bottle of water right there over there.
I know, Pop. That's a bottle of water over there. Whenever it happens, it happens. I just hope that it happens peacefully, hopefully in his sleep. And I don't want any, I prefer not to have any like big buildup. I just want him to go have a great day one night, go to bed, and I want to see a peaceful look on his face in the morning. And that would be, yeah, it is definitely my cousin Vinny where that line came from. And we're very lucky, Brian, to be in this
Well, drink
position.
or eat whatever you want, but if you take alcohol, I'll take the drive from you when you're ready.
Okay. If I'm drinking, you'll drive for me. All right. You'll be the designated driver.
Well, yeah, something like that.
All right, Pop. Here, open up. You got something on your lip there. There you go. Pops knows I'm drinking alcohol without it. I didn't even mention it, but he's like, hey, you ain't driving. And, you know, for this criminal DUI attorney, I got the perfect dad. He's stuck on that vehicle. And that's very common. That's very par for the course, is that my dad gets, you know, stuck on something and you got to move him off. And sometimes it lasts 10 minutes. Sometimes it'll last a couple hours. Like the other day, he thought he was going to Canada, and it was a couple hours to, you know, to get him past that. Yes, I am an attorney. Yeah, he's caught me with the ferns. Have I ever chatted with Granny?
The sounds.
You mean?
I guess you love the somebody loves the sounds on it.
Yeah, that says I love the Salingers, and he just noticed that. My dad just said somebody loves the Salingers. That's right, Pop. Hello, everybody. Pop, you are very loved. People are saying they love you, Pop.
Pardon me?
I don't know anybody in Michigan, despite the Michigan law shirt somebody sent. I don't know any attorneys in Michigan. What advice do I have for dementia people? A lot. My advice is tune in to my show a week from tomorrow when I have Teepa Snow on, who is the foremost, most renowned dementia expert, and I believe in the world, that she is the go-to source. And she is going to come and talk with me. And I am so honored to have her. And so if you have real questions, I'm going to prepare some real questions, because when you have someone like this on, you want to take advantage of it. So I'm going to prepare some questions. And if you guys want to email me or DM me some questions, if you have questions about your own situation, that is a great opportunity to ask them, because I don't know of a better expert. I really don't. Good night, Miss Marilyn. That will be next Tuesday. I got two great guests next Tuesday. Teepa is going to be on in the afternoon, earlier in the afternoon, to accommodate her schedule. And then we're going to have Under the Desk News, which is a very large creator on TikTok that is, you know, amassed a really large following, way a lot bigger than my channel. 3 or 4 million people are following. So that'll be a really good show. Oh, Joe, I'm glad you'll come watch. We met each other in DC, so hopefully it's going to be a good show. We can talk about the hearing that we went to together. We went to Show Choose hearing, the CEO of TikTok, and we were sitting like there was me and then some TikTok executive, and then Under the Desk News, and we were right behind Show, and so we have some experience together. So hopefully it'll be a good show. Sing a song, make it simple to last your whole life long. Don't worry that it's not good enough for anyone else to hear. Just sing a song. And it takes guts to sing Karen Carpenter, because she had one of the greatest voices in my lifetime. And so there you go. I just went for it. Dad wants to talk. I don't know. Dad's itching right now. Yeah, it's a sad story. I mean, with her brother and her parents that were super controlling, I don't think she had a great life. And it's unfortunate, because what an immense talent that she was. What an immense talent. She Gucci, she in all caps, Dan, shut up. Let's hear from your dad. Class. I sing her all the time too. I do. John Denver, hey, same thing. John Denver is, has some amazing stuff. I mean, he died in Monterey in like a model airplane. Sing some more. I sing John Denver. Let's see. What's a good John Denver song? I was born in the summer of my 27th year.
What?
Looking back to a place I'd never been before. I left yesterday behind me. You might say I was born again. You might say I found a key for every door. When I first came to the mountains, my life was something bad. There you go. I don't remember all the lyrics to the song, but and what the fuck?
What?
Did you drink all that?
Yeah.
Did he drink all that or spill it?
I did.
Did anybody see that? I did not see him, but that was.
Yeah, it's all right. As long as I got.
Let me check your pants here. My God, you drank all that, Pop. Good job.
No, I won't drink anymore.
Nope, you did good, Pop. You did great. You drank it. That's incredible. Does Ed have a favorite hockey team? He probably doesn't even know. He wouldn't even know what hockey is. I mean, we have the Sharks.
Dishes on the hand do it on that.
Yeah, there's all sorts of people on here, Pop. There are all sorts of people on here talking and talking. Can my dad sing? No, and he never has. I've never heard him sing in my life. Never heard him sing. He was never a sports fan. My dad liked music. He was a trumpet player. He drank it. That's incredible. Ed did play music when he was younger. I don't know any Stevie Ray Vaughan. My dad was a foot doctor.
You got that little
What, Pop?
a little
Jane's addiction. Jane says
what?
nothing, Pop. I'm done with Sergio. I was just singing a little Jane's Addiction. Any tricks for a plantar wart? MK, I don't even know if you'll know what that is, but I think you burn that crap off. I don't know. I should be a singer. I'm really not that good. If my kids were home, they'd be down telling me to shut up, but there's no kids home. Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds.
On the other side of the table.
I mean, you got, that's what a song about psychedelics. It's a great song, by the way. Lucy in the Sky. Kaleidoscope eyes. What an incredible lyric. Dan, let's hear Dad. The same woman over there, but not in caps this time. If my dad wants to talk, believe me, I did hear Mark Furman passed away at 74. He had throat cancer. Eleanor Rigby lives in a house.
Is that
Father Mackenzie wiping his hands as he walks from the grave. No one was saved. All the lonely people.
Right here.
What's that, Pop?
I said the device that picks our.
It's a camera, Pop.
Is in that.
Can I sing Jimi Hendrix?
We're right.
Do you guys know Mark Furman was the only person ever convicted of a criminal act related to the murders, to the Mark Goldman and Simpson murders? The only person who was criminally convicted of anything was Furman for lying about using the N-word under oath. That's it. That's the only conviction we had in that case. And my dad walked. That was his hobby. He walked. Ron Goldman. Pop, there's 1,300 people there. My dad never owned a company. My dad was never interested in money. That wasn't, he wanted to have enough to support his family. That was it. He just didn't chase it. My dad knew what was important in life. And he did what was important, and he spent time with his kids. I should have learned that frickin' lesson.
There's a bottle of water over there too.
And my dad, as someone said, talk with your dad. He seems like he wants to talk. You'll learn. My dad, when he wants to talk, he will talk. He will insert himself in the conversation. He is not someone who sits and waits for an opening. I don't know why he became a foot doctor. I think, hey, Dad,
What?
why did you become a foot doctor?
Why?
Yeah.
Well, my dad had a shoe store, so I worked for him.
So he worked with feet in my grandfather's shoe store. And so I think that had something to do with his choice to go into podiatry. He worked with feet his whole life. My dad walked every single day. Every day he walked, like not short walks. He walked long walks every day. Hey, dear, can you take a grab here for a second so I can pee? It's just, if you can put it down, come over and entertain. They'll love to see your pretty face. I know, but I'd like to have you come and just, put your face over here. All right. Can I ask him to talk about his mom and dad? Hey, Pop, what do you remember about Grandma and Grandpa?
Well,
What do you remember about Grandma and Grandpa?
I don't remember about it.
Yeah. They were good people. They were good people, right, Pop?
They were good to us.
They were very good to us.
Yeah.
And they loved you and Linda and Bill and Marilyn.
And you.
And me too. When I was born, absolutely. Yeah, your parents were good people.
Yeah, they liked you.
They did. I like them too, Pop.
You wouldn't be on that same account unless they did like you, because it's throwing all the kids to the
Do you only answer certain comments? Paul, I don't see 90% of the comments. I'm happy to answer any question. I don't avoid comments unless they're, negative. But if you ask a question and I see it, I will try and answer the question. Absolutely. Keep an eye on my dad for a second. I'll be right back.
No, I pee all the time.
Where are you going, Blue? I'll be right back, Pop. Keep an eye on the camera for me. I'll be right back.
Where are you going?
I'm just going walking over here for a second.
No.
What?
Dan? Thank you, Dan. Wonderful. Come on. Get over here. You want to go?
Oh, there's stuff that's in here. Oh no, this is Ultra Soccer Federation.
Dan, you left the door open. Guess who's out?
The dog?
Yeah, thank you for that. She's out running around. Wonderful.
It's freaking windy as hell here right now. And when I walked out,
What?
nothing, Pop. The shepherd got out. But fucking ends. Pop's just reading the beer. Do I ever pee on the toilet seat? No. I sit down. If I stand, I'll pee outside. We got a big yard.
She's gonna get hit because it's traffic time. I'm eating. This is great.
Well, that's because you get that in your t- your Tim, yeah. There's a ton of medication.
You're on medication, Pop?
That's good.
All right. My dad was a dog, but he had a collie when he was a kid. Pop, do you remember AC?
What?
Do you remember AC?
AC,
AC,
my dog.
your dog, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had it was a collie, right? A golden collie.
We did what?
Was he a golden collie? Like Lassie? Was AC a golden collie?
It was a collie.
Yeah.
Very collie.
Yep. He had a collie when he grew up, and I had a collie when I grew up. My dad.
Really, he's in a line right now, the business line as a
Pop.
collie.
That dog, my dad had I had a collie when I was growing up. So, and that's why I love animals, is because of that first dog, my collie, which was an amazing animal. Email address, you can reach me at dsalinger@salingerlawgroup.com.
Where are you in your line? Where?
My dog was, my dog was
Are
Barry.
you in those little land that's the one moving?
What's that, Pop?
What?
What'd you say?
I said, are you in that boat area too?
I think
You're
so.
in both those.
I think so, Pop.
Yeah, you're in that one. You're one of Dan.
Bad girl. Bad girl.
Yeah, you're there. That's good. I know that dog is going every second.
Yeah. The thing about the dog is, if the dog gets out like that and nobody's outside, guess what the dog does? It comes right back to the door. It's only if you're out there or you chase him, then she'll run. But Laura, I didn't hear any sad news.
There's his cat.
My dad retired like 30 years ago, a long time.
There's a cat.
Yeah, there's a cat right up there. That's Blue Kitty. My dad's got cats. He's got dogs. Damn, get shit faced. My dad's name is Ed. Ed better not be thirsty. He just drank like an entire. I had like iced tea. I know, Pop, and it was there, and he had it, and he drank it all, and that's good caffeine at night.
I drank.
We got cats, dogs all over here. How you doing in Belgium? Ed L. Tank. That's right. L is his middle initial too, Stephen. That's good. Nice to meet you too, Paul. From Ed. Get a cold beer and I'll go right to sleep. I don't know. My dad had a beer. He drank a whole beer. He might be talkative. I don't know. We still have the pig. Danielle Robbins says that she misses you. I saw that Dr. Hook passed away. I saw that last night. Man, I really enjoy some of his songs. When You're in Love with a Beautiful Woman and Spend the Night Together, especially the beginning of that song is one of my favorite openings to a song. If I could get it. Hey girl, would you like someone new to talk to? Oh yeah, all right. And if you think I come on too strong, I just want you to know. I want to know if you're as lonely as I am, and if you'd mind sharing the night together. Rest in peace, Dr. Hook. That another 70s music is dying off. Thanks, Kane. I appreciate that. You call me a good human. Your younger thinks you're nuts. I think you should win a prize if you can get your kids to think you're nuts. I think you're doing good. How you doing in Minnesota? Thanks, Brian. I appreciate that a lot. That's right. Music from my youth too. Hey, Eunice. Dave, that is my dad right there. Stop singing, Dan. Turn around, Brian. Isn't that Total Eclipse of the Night person? Turn around, bright eye. How old was my dad when he moved in with us? He was 89 because we were pushing his 90th birthday, and we got people to send cards, and I still have boxes of cards from his 90th birthday, and he's now 94. So he moved here at 89, and he's now 94. So he's been here for 5 years. How you doing, North Dakota? Regards from Bahrain. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Bonnie Tyler, thank you for that. They don't make music anymore. I mean, they really don't make, I mean, there's no more rock and roll, right? That's gone. I mean, name me a rock and roll band other than maybe like Foster the People. I mean, I haven't not heard a good rock and roll band in, since the 90s, really. Counting Crows. We've been increased his longevity. We've just provided him an opportunity to live longer. It's really him that has done all the hard work. All we do is make sure he eats healthy, gets to the doctor, help him when he wants to walk. But he does all the work to come back from what he came back from statistically. Sure, I'm proud as a caregiver to be part of that, but he's a statistical anomaly. And that's because he's been a tough bird his whole life, and he's not ready to go anywhere. He's not ready to go. He enjoys getting up, even if he's sundowning, he's never ready to go. And when he's ready, guess what? He can talk, love. Absolutely. We need better concerts here. We have the Luke Bryant concert in Elk Grove last night. Luke Bryant played in Elk Grove, literally 3 miles from my house. I mean, I literally could have ridden my bike to go watch a Luke Bryant concert. I'd love it if we got some, Casey Musgraves or something. That would be incredible. The Rolling Stones are still going. I saw them in the 80s, and they were freaking old in the 80s, man. I mean, they were old as hell. In the 80s, they could barely sing. I remember I saw the Who, and the guy, did that thing, and he had a freaking thing on his hand because he injured his hand from doing that. And they're still going, man. Those guys, heroin for 40 years, and they're still freaking going. I don't know what their secret is, but they're getting injected with some kind of Weekend at Bernie stuff, and they're still like moving around. And Paul McCartney's got to be at least 300, and he's on Saturday Night Live last Friday. Pete Townsend, that's right. 9 Inch Nails. The Van Halen tribute would be great.
While the can't all laying down, always if you threw them, have them stand up, so they don't drop water on a good table.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
All right. There was a beer can that had fallen over. I had to pick it up. Red Hot Chili Peppers. There was a chili pepper there because apparently I didn't know this, but one of the chili peppers is a dead-on doppelganger for Will Ferrell. They look the same, and so I did not know that, but I learned that this weekend. Yeah, Weekend at Bernie's. A lot of people think he's dead, and we just prop him up here. He can remember things from time to time from his job. Jax, he will know Sinatra. Dad.
What?
Who's Frank Sinatra?
Who's Frank Sinatra?
Yeah.
Well, you don't know who Frank Sinatra was?
I know who he was, Bob.
Yeah, well, then you know.
Yeah, I know. He obviously knows who Frank
Why
is.
is he in the thing? Yeah.
Somebody asked, Bob. Oh man, 100 concerts. That's awesome. Sing a song. I was singing earlier. Thank you so much, Al. I appreciate that. Will they ever cure dementia? Dead honest, they're not close right now. We're not anywhere close to curing dementia right now. They had a CEO, I guess Will Ferrell's got a common look. My dad's first car was something with a rumble
What's
seat.
that
I've asked him
cat
before and
go
he
to?
does not remember.
What does that cap go to?
That's here, I'll put it over here, Pop. It's nicotine. You don't need to look at that.
Oh, lose 'em.
No, we won't lose it. David, you can do as good of a job. You'll do a better job than me for your own parents. Each job is individualized, and you will be a much better caregiver for your parents than I could be. So you'll figure it out. You will do it. If you have that desire, you will do it. You will succeed. Can you help caregivers not feel so alone? Lisa, go sign up at careporch.org. careporch.org. We're trying to build a place that will do just that. In fact, that's exactly what the app that we're building is designed to do. That is precise. I cannot sum it up better or describe what I want to create better than what you just said. A place where caregivers or other lonely people cannot
Yeah.
feel so alone.
Excuse me. What's that cat doing on that?
I don't know what that cat's doing, Bob.
Eating something off the-
No, it's cleaning its tail. It's cleaning himself, Bob. It's licking himself. Paul McCartney, man. Still going strong. I'm terrified of my mother getting dementia. It is terrifying. It's not as bad as getting a call, your mother's in the hospital. She's, she's dead or severely injured in a car accident. It's something you can deal with. And there are treatments to delay and slow it down. So it's nothing to fear, like cancer. It's unfortunate. Danielle is in there, Pop. Danielle is in there.
Yeah, I didn't see her.
Apparently it may be tied to sugar. We don't really know. And remember, dementia is a broad topic, and there's many different kinds of dementia, and different things cause different types of dementia. Like if you have, TMI, a traumatic brain injury, that's obviously not caused by eating sugars or statins or anything else. Alzheimer's is a different form of dementia, different causes for the symptoms of dementia than, say, vascular dementia or Lewy body, or you could have a tumor. I mean, there's all sorts of things that can cause dementia, and each one of those may have different things that weigh into it.
Now where did Janice go?
Danielle is over there somewhere. I'm not sure where she is.
That over there.
How did my mom meet my dad? They were introduced, I think, like my mom's aunt. I don't know the exact story, but I think they were originally trying to introduce my mom to his brother Bill, and my dad saw her, and that was it. He saw my mom. My mom saw him, and once he saw her, that was it. He just pursued and pursued and pursued. Yeah, back in the day, it was called senility. That's right. I remember that. Danielle Marie, I do not have an interview tomorrow. My tomorrow interview got moved to next week, so I have two next Tuesday. Under the Desk News and Teepa Snow, which are two incredible guests. I'm very honored and lucky to have them. What, Pop?
Janice is not up there.
She's eating dinner over there, Pop.
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to all sorts of people. I'm talking to 1,000 people here.
I was gonna
400.
say,
Yeah. My dad was very close with Bill. Obviously, he still asks about him today. Teepa Snow, yeah. She is probably the most renowned, most respected dementia expert in the world. And she's going to come on and talk with me next Tuesday. It'll be early, like about 1 o'clock instead of 5 o'clock, because we wanted her on, and we'll accommodate her schedule. So, and if you have any questions you want to ask, please let me know. And then we'll have Under the Desk News on at at the normal time, and they are going to be a lot of fun. That's my beer, Pop.
That's mine.
It's mine.
That's what I want to buy. Yeah,
You want some water? Here.
That isn't water.
I'll get it's water, Pop. I'll give you some water.
Yeah, it's just water. I don't need it.
You don't need beer. I'll give you water right there. There you go. That's water if you want it.
Put a little.
That's beer, Dad. That's beer.
What?
You don't want beer. That's alcohol.
I know.
You want alcohol?
No, I just want.
That's plain water. That's plain water, Pop.
I know.
Whether he's thirsty or not, I'm glad that he drinks. We try and I always know that if his pee is clear, he's gotten enough fluids. The more yellow, then he needs more fluids. And so it was a little yellow today, but he
puts a little bit into here. No, not that. Put the silencer.
That's beer, Dad. That's beer. That's water. This is beer.
Yeah, I know.
You don't want beer. That's water. You can drink that. That's your water.
I could drink both of them.
Yeah. You want beer? You want to drink a beer?
No, I'm just saying I could drink both of them.
You could drink both of them.
No, I got the water to drink now.
All right.
Yeah.
He might want some Crystal Light or something. That might be accurate. I don't think he knows, but I think he just wants what I have. I think that's a little bit of what I have. I'm FOMO or something. He fidgets when he's anxious, yes, or irritated. Yeah, that's exactly true. So when you see my dad doing this, and you've seen it in videos, that's when he's not. That's when he's anxious or a bit uncomfortable. That's perceptive of you. That's absolutely true. I'm going to put Amanda. I'm going to put all the interviews on YouTube. So I'm going to create a channel. Maybe this channel is where they'll be, or on a different channel. But all these will eventually be on YouTube. And that's where you'll be able to see them. And hopefully, I create a library of useful interviews that people can enjoy and learn something from. So I will have all those. If you don't have to see it live, if you do, that's great. But I will have those there for people to reference. Oh, SP, I
change what bikes are you using over there, Dan?
What, Dad?
What cans are you using in there?
They're beer. These are beer cans, Pop.
That's the only one?
That's it. Just beer. A cold chocolate, ensure. Luckily, I mean, we're not there yet because my dad still eats an incredibly healthy diet. He eats 3 solids a day, lots of fruit. We even chop up lettuce and spinach and mix it into his other foods. So he's really getting, and he takes a multivitamin. So I'm not worried about his nutrients right now. If it becomes more difficult to process food, ensure will be certainly there. Have I heard this saying, happy wife, happy Robin? I know you are a Danielle supporter, and I do anything to make it look. It's not that simple. I mean, it just isn't. I would do whatever, but we're dealing with a lot of different things right now, including hormones and fucking medications, all sorts of different things. If I could snap something and make everybody perfectly happy and better and healthy and not have pains and aches and other things, or, I would, but I can't. So I'm just doing the best I can, and I have to deal with it. And, if you've watched our shows, I have to deal with it, right? Sometimes live in front of a lot of people, and I do the best I can. That's it. That's all I can do.
I put a little in here.
He's pouring more water in there. Can you see him pouring more water in there? He took that off by himself, putting it back on. And not to get over the moon, but I'm just going to tell you that takes a lot of, fine motor skills to do what he's doing right there. And he just did it. I mean, those were surgeon fingers, right? And he's able at 94 with everything going on to put that little top on, pour without spilling a damn thing, and then put it back. He blows me away, man. He blows me away. And he does it to me every day. There's some things that he does every day, and I just think to myself, how the hell do you do that? And when we walked him outside, man, I mean, and we're pushing him beyond his limits, and I'm like, let's turn around. He's like, no, I want to keep going. It's just incredible. And people, want to give us a lot of credit, and I appreciate it, but all we're doing is providing support.
Where is she behind that screen?
Bob, she's in the other room. These are screens. We're talking to a lot of people right now.
I don't see her there.
She's over there somewhere, Pop. Trust me, she's over there. He does, and he does listen to me. And, and some of the times he's probably off and God knows where, but other times he's listening and he will respond. And, oftentimes it's right on point, but he's still here and he's still my dad. Hey, dear, can you come here now so I can take a pee? Just come show your face so I can pee. Really? All right. Did Ed ever use email? I don't think so. All right, I'll be right back. Pop. I'll be right back. Keep an eye on that.
Dan, where'd you go? Where are you? Dan, did you go in a room in there?
I'm right here.
Are you in the?
I'm right here. I'm back.
Okay, good.
I'm back.
I would like to know where everybody is.
Well, I'm right here, Pop.
That's
Holy crap, you're drinking that water too. So what that means is that tonight, and I know there's this terrible glare there, but I want to have my dad in. Let me see if I can. I don't know how to deal with that glare. You guys have that glare too. It's hard for me to tell if you have a bad glare there, but when my dad is drinking like that right now, it's 6:30. So he goes to bed in an hour. Yeah.
You have a drink out of this.
That's yours, Pop. That's your water.
I'm going to have it.
You want more? You want more?
No.
All right. Well, if you want more, but I can tell you that, I'm going to have to do a change about 11:30 tonight. He'll go to bed, and by 11:30, all that's coming out. Right. So it's going to be a wet night. Singing in the rain. I'm singing in the rain. That's what I'll be singing tonight at 11:30.
Wait a minute.
And it's just a reality. That's what's happening.
Which one are you using?
That's yours, Pop.
Yeah. What's yours?
That's mine right over there. I got the
What
beer.
about this one?
That's yours too.
That's mine too.
Yeah, that's yours
Okay,
too.
we'll get it all together
You
here.
get it all together, Pop. Yeah. And I'll put it right over here. There you go. And you know, I could do this forever because what am I doing right now? I'm just literally sitting with my dad, and he's not usually this attentive. Like if I'm not online, if we're not live, you know, my dad be staring off somewhere, but he knows something's going on, and he has this special kind of weird energy when we do this. And so this is not, I don't always have the time to sit here and interact with my dad for these extended periods of time, but you guys keep him energized and aware and watching. You know, it is just, it's an amazing phenomenon, and should be studied. The social media phenomenon. How does he know? And how can he turn it on the way he does? It's just remarkable. But he seems to have some kind of innate understanding. A Volvo will never cheat on you. The cars don't cheat.
Are you in the right category in that one?
Yeah, I'm talking to both, Pop. I'm talking to both. There's one over here too. Right over here. Yeah, the constant talking keeps his brain going. And it's often not mundane subjects on here, right? He sees a lot of emotion, especially when my wife's on, arguing, things that just keep him alert and watching, you know. The same reason there's people watching now, you know, it sparks his interest for whatever reason.
They'll call back, see where you are.
He would sew up feet. He was a surgeon. He was a foot surgeon in his prime. So yeah, he, you know, hospital privileges, did surgery, the whole 9 yards. In fact, my oldest brother is a doctor. He's an anesthesiologist, and his wife is also an anesthesiologist. And guess how they met? She did anesthesia for his cases.
Here's your purified drinking water too.
All right, he's going to do it again. He's going to open that thing and he's going to take it off. And people will go, "Why don't you do it for him?" Because why? Why do it for him? Let him keep his motor skills. And this is remarkable for a person 94 with advanced dementia who's opening a water bottle, pouring it. Couldn't get it, so he's trying it a different way. He's using both hands. He's pouring it. He failed, tried a different way, succeeded. Let's see if we can get that cap back on. I'm sorry, this, you know, for all I don't know if it fascinates other people, but it absolutely fascinates me what's happening right here. Think about all the brain work that goes into doing what he's doing right now.
Purified drinking water.
Yeah.
That's what I want you to use.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to use.
You got it, Pop. As he's filling up a diaper as we speak. I mean, we're going to be overflowing tonight. I will tell you right now, and it don't bother me at all. We already had a poop. So as long as we're not dealing with the, you know, code brown, whatever, but I'm going to be it's going to be a busy night tonight.
What are all those oranges doing up on there?
Those aren't oranges. They're just decoration. They're decoration, Pop. They're just, it's just a decoration. I don't know if you can see over here, but those aren't oranges, Pop. he just cracks me up, man.
Get deep ones so they don't come after you. It's just a plain old, just drink it up.
Drink it up, Pop. Drink it up. Cheers. Cheers.
No, put it back.
All right, I'll put it back.
I got water right here.
All right. All right.
I don't have the problem with it's not so far yet.
Well, you're doing good, Pop. And it is what, 6:41. So it's about, you know, it's about his bedtime right now.
Yeah, that's how you drink it.
Thank you, Pop. 5. So yeah, I'm doing decent. You know, I consume less beer when I'm on without my wife. We'll see if I get to I get to the net. I probably will. No, he doesn't like me drinking beer. I'm a criminal attorney. Sundowners is not something like it's Sundowners is one part or manifestation of dementia. And it happens typically around sundown, but it can happen anytime. And he is, I don't know that he's sundowning right now. This might be more his baseline. I think he knows who I am right now. And I think he's enjoying what he's doing. So I do not believe he's sundowning right now. Well, the interaction clearly helps him. And that's why he's here. I mean, because we've never stopped this interaction. You see Danielle and I, and you get an idea of what he's exposed to every day. There's real shit going on, and there's real communication, and we don't hide it from him. We don't filter it. He's part of it. It's his family. He's our family. He's just in it. He's just a person in a family unit right now. He's connected to a family unit for the good and the bad and the ups and the downs. And I do believe that it is healthy for him. Angel from Nashville. And that's Danielle's from Nashville. Robin, there is an address you can get packages. If you go to any of my wife's pages, it's on there. There's a PO box. It's on there. I don't think I have it on my pages, but on Danielle's pages, Danielle Salinger, Mrs. D. Sal NorCal, you can find a PO box. I don't drink IPAs. I'm not a big fan. I don't really like beer. I drink it for the alcohol, and it helps me. But I drink the lowest calorie stuff I can find. Because really, I mean, if I drink 3 or 4 of these over a 2-hour live, I'm consuming like 400 calories of just empty calories. Bruce Willis has dementia, a different cause, but he's experiencing dementia.
Is this your water, Dan?
That's your water, Pop.
Okay, put it here.
James, I am because tomorrow when I'm on tomorrow, I'm going to do, even though I don't have a guest, I'll come on tomorrow for at least an hour with a different format with a collar shirt on, and I will answer questions a little differently on TikTok, or maybe we'll get a last minute guest. I don't know. Maybe I'll throw some stuff out to some other creators that I know. Maybe I can get a creator on. You guys like Dad's Life? Jason from Dad's Life.
Well, this one is out too. I just used it.
Who do I got to play? I don't know. I don't know. I really wish. I don't even have time to watch the playoffs because, Ed would. I thought about calling Ed, but he's on tour right now. I mean, he's traveling and he does his shows about. Wherever he is. I don't know what time zone he's in, but Ed would be good. And maybe I'll reach out to him, but it's unlikely because he's touring right now.
So a little bit of water there, and that's all.
I see, Pop. Is that my side beside me? That's my Pop beside me. He eats. He's a provider. If I'm on tomorrow, it would be on my TikTok. I may as well do it on YouTube too. But if I'm on tomorrow and I don't have a guest, I'm happy to bring people on that have something to add. I should probably do a segment where I do bring random people on that want to come on and have something to say. Why not? I got an audience. I'm happy to share it. So that's a great idea. That's an idea. So maybe tomorrow we'll explore, bringing just random people on. If I don't have a named guest, we'll uncover somebody. We're getting a crazy wind over here for sure. You email me, Saeed. Absolutely. I can't really hear what he's saying too, but he's pouring water. He's drinking a lot of water. So he's drinking literally since we've been here in the last 45 minutes, almost an entire water.
You can drink
And
that too.
there was a half a cup
No,
of
this
iced
time
tea
using it.
when I gave it to him. So he's drinking a lot of liquids right before he goes to bed. I mean, you realize what that means, right? You know what that means. Yeah, he's drinking more than me. I mean, for sure. I
What
mean,
do you
and
have in
I'm gonna have
that?
to pee like 8 times. So, I mean, there's only diapers are only so big, so it's going to be a number of. I'll probably have to change them like at 9 and 11, and maybe 9, 11, and 1 tonight because he is just pouring it down. But it's great. It's healthy for him to drink that. It cleans everything out. It's great. It's better than having a UTI. That's right. My dad, I don't. Danielle gives him iced tea. He likes that. He likes like that Capri Sun or whatever the hell the flavored drink you put in there. He likes all that. Yeah, he drinks a lot of milk because we put milk in his cereal in the morning, and I fill his bowl up, probably to a bowl and a half of milk. So he drinks a good amount of milk every day, which is great for vitamin D, things like that. I'm getting another beer. It'd be like 2 seconds. Hang on, Pop. Keep an eye on him for me.
My tap lights down.
You hold him down, Pop? Did you hold him down? Aspirating. Yeah. He's coughing. He's coughing. He's not really aspirating, but yeah. I mean, coughing so much. This is a really good night on coughing. I mean, this dude is drinking about, 3 pints of water in the last 45 minutes, and that's the first coughing we're seeing, which means his mind is strong. Yeah, it says, I love the Salingers, Pop. He's reading that.
I got my little water.
It's making me cough.
I don't need much.
It's Pop, you've got a lot, believe me. I can't do whiskey. I'm too old. My dad was never a drinker. Never a drinker. Yeah, my dad thinks he's like 40, probably in his 40s. He's not sick. In fact, he's really remarkably well right now. I mean, like unbelievably. I've seen so many ups and lows, and you just don't, when someone's at that stage, you don't expect people to come from their lows and come back up. And that's what I've witnessed over and over. And when we're like in the middle of it right now, I can't say what next week's going to be like, but I mean, this guy just keeps wanting to push and push and push. And so I'm here. We'll let him push. And so, I mean, I'm ready. I'm thinking about, you're going to see a video. I think I'm going to take him to the bank, and I'm going to bring him into his bank. I'm on a walker. I'm not going to wheel him in. He's going to walk into a bank, and he's going to take some money out of the bank. And that's going to happen. I mean, I'm going to make that happen. I'd like to get a good parking place where I can do that, take him straight and not even have a wheelchair. Just take the walker into the bank, have him walk up to the teller, have him sign the damn thing, ask for the money. I will not communicate. I'll try and video it, but I will just sit there and let him do his thing and take $20 out, and he can buy me lunch with his $20. And that's what we're going to do. And that's where we've gotten back to. And it is, I mean, I don't have an explanation for it. I'm going through this for the first time with a lot of you that are following this journey. And I just assumed it was going to be, this started in 89, and I didn't close my office until like 2 years ago because, I thought this was going to be, a faster journey. And no, we're not. We're not done. He's not done. He's not on the last long goodbye. He's on the last part of his life. I don't agree with that long goodbye BS, at least not in my dad's case. I mean, if he was, not talking and he was in his room, I get it. But in my dad's case, it's unique because I don't know what he's going to be doing next month. I took him to my sister's on Mother's Day. I never thought I'd be able to do that again. And we got him out of his wheelchair. He's walking around with the walker, and because there was enough people there to sit with him. And so we sat him on regular furniture, and he was just walking around like he did 10 years ago. And so I don't know what he's going to be doing next month, but if he surprises you, he'll surprise me and surprise you. And we're there for it. Yeah. I mean, don't count people out. I mean, literally, if you watched, like I think it was like 5 months ago, we had the catheter issue going on, and we applied for a hospice evaluation because I saw this is where we are now. We're going to need a lot more help in the next few months. And well, the hospice evaluation came back, and I saw it. We can't qualify him. He just doesn't have anything that was qualifying right now. And he's on palliative care. He did qualify for that, but he just keeps little ailments. He's got like a toe infection that will keep us qualified for things. But his spirit is just bigger than all of those issues. That's what keeps him going. It's his spirit. Took us an hour until we get your mom in the car. Yeah, I mean, that you can go through that. But what I'm saying is that if they're okay, if they're okay physically, if you can get them moving physically and keep them physically in decent shape, you give the brain, it's going to go up and down. I mean, it is a progressive disease. It's never going to get better, but emotionally they can get better. There are parts of their person that can get better. Not their reasoning, not their logic, not their memory, but emotionally they can seem, at least in my experience, I've seen improvement in certain areas. Oh, that's wonderful. Someone said, I take my dad to Sonic daily to get him a strawberry milkshake. And those are probably great memories you have. I mean, what an amazing, the picture that is one sentence and it painted a whole picture to me. It was more like a video that you painted to me because I'm imagining you pulling there and the way your dad would probably feel when he's walking in and he knows he's going to, it's a dopamine hit. I'm going to get that strawberry milkshake. Yeah, I'm using that, Pop. That's mine.
It's got my name on it.
Well, it's got the Salingers.
Well, that's my name.
It's my name too.
It's what?
My name too.
Oh, how could it be your name?
Because you're my father.
Oh, I'm your father.
You're my father. So we have the same name.
Oh, that's at least we hold it pretty confident.
I'm 100% sure that you're my father. You're my dad.
Okay.
You held me the day I was born.
I what?
You held me the day I was born.
I hope so.
Well, you did.
I don't remember that.
I pissed all over you.
That I can remember, but I don't remember.
All right. Well, I'm pretty sure I pissed on you. You're my dad, Pop. You're my dad.
Okay, good.
No way, no better way to convince your dad that he's your dad by telling him you pissed on him.
Now, dude. Asheville.
I don't understand you, but Pop, you're my dad. You're my dad. You're Ed Salinger.
I'm your dad?
You're my dad. And you're a legend.
I'm what?
You're a legend. You're Ed Salinger.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to thank you, Pop, for getting famous.
For what?
So I can ride your coattails, Pop.
Oh,
I'm going to ride your coattails, all right?
uh, and maybe till I go there.
Well, when you want them, it's yours. But I want to thank you for everything you've given me. Everything you've given me. Life, right? You gave me life. You gave me football athletic ability. You gave me smarts, a brain, right? A brain.
I did.
You did. You gave me a brain.
Where did I get it?
Well, I don't know where you got it, but you gave me a brain.
No, you've had that all your life.
No, I got it from you because you made me. You're my dad. You made me.
I didn't make you.
You did.
No,
You did. You did, Dad.
I said, no, who?
Yep, you did. You had sex with Joanne, and then I was born. That's as basic as it gets.
I don't remember those days.
Well, you did it, Pop.
Well, I'm glad I did.
Yeah, I'm sure you had a good time making me too.
I don't know if I had a good time making it.
I'm pretty sure you had a good time making me. I enjoy it, but
That's good.
all right.
You're like that new kid you got. Oh, whatever you got the little furry little.
Don't forget that you know when your parents come back and go, "I
Oh,
raised
yes,
you, I did
yes.
that." Go, did you have fun making me?
How's he?
Did I not give you something when you made me? I mean, come on. It's a two-way street here. I give to you, you gave me, and blah, blah, blah.
Uh, you should run it.
He's
You're
getting a little
smart enough
blush.
to do what you want to do.
All right. All right, Pop. I got it. I got it.
You're a young guy still.
I'm a young guy, Pop.
And you're going after all those young guys too.
I know, Pop. You're drinking some more. You're drinking some more. That's all my issue. I'll be moving that liquid tonight. I'll be moving it from his bed to the trash can. That's where I'll be in the form of a diaper. I'll be moving all that liquid. He drank like 3 pints.
You haven't gotten yet. What you got to get is get yourself a good wife.
I need a good wife, Pop.
A good wife.
Yeah. A good wife makes a big difference, huh?
What?
A good wife is a good thing to have.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And I got a great wife, Pop.
You do?
Yeah.
Where is she?
She's in the other room right there.
What's her name?
Her name is Danielle.
Oh, Danielle. That's your wife who's been good to you.
She's my wife, and she's been good to me, and she's been good to you.
Yeah, she's been good for you.
And good for you. Yeah.
I've got other ones that
Pop, I know. You got women falling all over the place.
So you're.
I got more. I got
good
others.
ones in the. Where's she at in there?
She's right in there, Pop. She's in there. She's in the kitchen, barefoot and pregnant.
Oh, okay, as long as it's working good for you, you sound happy. That's what's important.
I don't know if she's happy. You'd have to ask her, Pop. I'm happy, but you'd have to ask her.
That's good, Dan.
All right, Pop. He's kind of her dad-in-law. Yeah. I mean, this is my dad. This is his. He could be in a home right now, and yet he's having these conversations with me at whatever time it is. 7 o'clock.
Gotta meet your wife.
What's that?
What?
What'd you say?
I have to meet your wife.
I can introduce you.
I think we may have probably met before.
You might have met before. You might have even introduced me to her. You might have introduced me. You introduced Dave to his wife, and you introduced, I think, me to my wife. Hey, Danielle, my dad wants to meet you. All right, she'll come in and you can meet her. You can meet her you may have met her before. You may have met her before, Pop.
Oh, I'm probably sure I have.
All right, we'll see if you recognize her. Ask me.
Yeah.
You know, I, I don't know if that crosses the line or not, but I'm just not going to ask him that right now because I don't want to spark any kind of sorrow or anything or bring up wives that aren't here. But I do appreciate where you were going with that. But I strategically avoid certain areas even when I'm playing. And he's enjoying it just for personal reasons. Just a few things I don't want to upset him. Can you, if you come and introduce yourself, I can pee again. Yeah, Sawits, you're exactly right. We've had no trolls today, huh? We're because I don't, just nothing. I mean, these are all really, we've gotten rid of the trolls. I mean, and viewership is there about normal. If you don't feed the
Daniel,
trolls.
why have you got that can says the sounds are?
I wonder if Dan
That's what
has
it
been
says.
as funny as he is now. He's so amusing. I try. That's what I try. I try and amuse people on here. I always like to make people laugh, and I am buzzed right now significantly. So, and buzzed in a good way because this man uplifts me to the point where when you get. I'm going to introduce the two of them while I pee.
Okay, go hurry up because I'm going to bed.
Come introduce yourself. Pop, this is my wife, Danielle.
Good afternoon.
Hi.
You're drinking ice again?
Tea.
Ice water?
Oh, it's iced tea.
Iced tea?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, whatever it is. Yeah, good for you.
No. Are you done drinking?
What?
Do you want any more to drink?
I can't hear you. I've already drunk.
I know. You drank all of that.
I've already drunk a lot
All
of
right.
that stuff.
Are you done?
Leave my bottle here.
No, I'm not because it's empty. I'm going to take it away. We don't need it.
Well, I gotta get a drinking bottle.
Yeah. We got a different one if you need it.
What?
I said we have a different one when you need it, but you don't need any more liquid. You've had way too much liquid. Way too much. And you drank a lot at dinner too.
He gonna have a full diaper tonight.
Well, you get a good woman if you get together.
Yeah, well,
I mean, she's a good woman.
she's a good woman. All right.
Oh yeah.
I respect your opinion, Pop.
What?
I respect your opinion. So you want me to pop the question? Should I pop the question?
I don't know. I won't pop the question, but it's your needs in that area right now.
Yeah. I got needs, Pop. I got needs.
Pardon me?
I have needs. Yeah. I got
Yeah,
needs.
you'll do fine with her.
All right.
'Cause
I mean, he just judged and he just gave me his approval. 29 years after the fact, but we just got approval. I got the thumbs up, I think. I think you give the thumbs up, Pop, for her. Thumbs up.
For you?
Yeah, for me. Thumbs up. Did you see it?
Yeah, she's a good woman.
Yeah.
You shall take good care of you, and you'll take good care of her.
Absolutely, Pop. That's what it's all about.
So that's what she wanted, and that's what she is.
Yeah. Taylor Swift has Swifties and I got El Groovies. What I need is Justin Bieber. I'm trying to get my daughter to, work with me on some stuff. And, she's like, and I'm all like, what would it take? What would it take for you to just work with me on some videos and maybe a show or something? And she saw,
think about
if Justin Bieber sings at my wedding, I'll do it. And I mean, how could she pick? It's almost like going, well, if you go to the moon and back, then I'll do it. I mean, she picked this impossible thing. I mean, I got a Justin Bieber like life-size poster that's lived in my house, so I feel like I know Justin Bieber. Kid Rock. If anybody knows Justin or Haley Bieber, and you think they'd come out and sing my daughter a song at her wedding,
You've always liked her, though.
yeah, I've always liked Hannah.
Only one time you didn't that I thought would be good for you was the time you didn't want Danielle because she's a female. But outside that, that's the only time. But that was.
I'm blushing now. I don't know why, but I'm not.
In the middle of a female at that time. I think Danielle will be a good woman for you.
She'd be good. I think so. She's right. She walked in and she just gave me a look. My wife walked in and she just gave me a, like, what the hell is going on over there? Look. But yeah,
Danielle will be good for you.
She's good for me, Pop. She's good. I don't know what the hell that meant. I think it was, I mean, that could have been a troll. I got my dad's cough. Give him lunch.
The big oranges or whatever they are.
Those are not oranges, Pop. They're decoration. They're just decoration.
What?
They're just decoration, Pop. They're just a decoration. They're not oranges. They're not oranges, Pop.
Oh, they're not. No, I thought they look pretty much the same size.
I'm having a ball tonight. I mean, it's like it's nice. My dad is making me really happy. I mean, it's 7 o'clock. It's past his bedtime, and he is just sitting on here making me laugh. I mean, I'm fortunate enough. I got social media and I've got comments on here, and he is cracking me up over here. I don't know if Dad, I don't even know he's going to know that.
What?
This is a tough question. When's the first time you remember the first time you met Danielle?
Oh my gosh, that's a long time ago.
A long time ago.
Josh. When was
Janice?
No.
Joanne?
What?
Danielle.
Danielle, yeah, when I met Danielle, at that time we needed
she was a little girl, right?
Yeah.
A little girl.
A little girl.
Yeah.
So she took over that job.
She took over the job. Well, her mom took over a job. Janice took a job with one of your friends. I don't remember which, but
probably true.
Whatever, whoever asked that was, I never would have thought to ask that, but you did see like the expression on his face when, it's like he just remembered. It was like a shot from the past. So thank you for suggesting that question. I never would have thought to ask.
For Danielle for you is good.
Yeah. Well, Pop, I'm glad.
So that's why you're taking care. You just have to get used to her.
I appreciate that, Pop.
Get used to you.
I appreciate that, Head Cases. I really do.
What?
Oh my God.
You
lost your wife after 40 years. Dozier, I am so sorry. He lost wife to cancer too. And I will tell you that I've only seen my dad cry twice in my entire life. And those two times were
good for you.
She's good for me, Pop. And the first time I saw it, Danielle and I had accompanied my dad and Janice when she had She had lung cancer, and as it was spreading, and and she was having difficulty communicating. And we went, and if I can get through this without getting choked up, all the power to me. But we went to the hospital, and then they took an ambulance ride to the center where they did the MRI of the brain. And Danielle, myself, my dad drove, and Danielle's in the front, my dad's in the back. We drove to it. We we went in, and it was kind of like we were sitting there, and we could see the screen while they were doing the MRI. And I had no idea, because I'm not a doctor, but my dad knew what he was saying. And as it was happening, I remember him just kind of walking. As soon as this stuff started to come up, he kind of just walked away, and we didn't know what the hell was happening. The doctor kind of explained to us it had spread, and it was basically everywhere. And my dad didn't stay he'd already seen it, and he knew, and he was in the car. And
Daniel's very intelligent.
yeah, she is intelligent.
So
and we were
she
driving
was
back to the
so
hospital
She
from the
know how to get
center,
along with
and
you.
he started. And when he did, Danielle and I,
What?
that was the first time that I saw him cry. The toughest, for sure. And then the second was at her funeral. That was it.
It was the Salingers.
Yeah. It says, Pop, it says, I love the Salingers. That's what it says. Hi, Baxi. There's my dogs coming in over there. Yeah, those were tough times, and she was dealing with it, right? And we had kids, we had small kids, and she had to go through that period, and it was rough. For me, it was really weird because, well, Janice and I had a great relationship. We really did. I could bitch to her about her daughter, and she could bitch to me about my dad. And we kind of had secrets from both of them. She'd walk out, she'd be smoking her cigarette, and I might be enjoying a fern, and we'd be out hiding. She's hiding from my dad. I'm hiding from my dad and Danielle, so we had these kind of, we had a great relationship, but, when she died, she died. It wasn't like losing a parent. But for me, the most difficult part was for my dad. He was losing a wife, and for my wife, she was losing a mom. So, I was more at the funeral. For me, I was more mourning, my dad and my wife than I was the person who had died. But for them, it was, those relationships. If I told my dad I love him, he would worry, like, what's happening to me? My dad never dated anybody after that. No, and my dad probably, before my mom, it would have been high school stuff. He's probably dated 2 people in his life and spent 25 years married to each one of them.
Was that my can before?
That's my can, Pop. That's my can.
That's your can.
Yeah.
How long have you had it?
I've had it. This is like my 4th one, Pop.
A long time, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well,
all right, Pop. All right. Are you ready to go to bed?
what?
Are you ready to go to bed?
Pretty soon, yeah.
All right. Well, I'll get your teeth brushed, guys. Since she's in bed, I have to brush his teeth and get him to bed. So I'm going to jump off, but I'll be on tomorrow on TikTok. Come check it out. I don't know. We may have a guest. We may not, because our guest rescheduled. But a week from tomorrow, don't forget Teepa Snow and Under the Desk News, two really exciting guests to have on a week from tomorrow. And so if you DM me any questions for Teepa Snow, if you have real questions, real hard ones, DM me those questions so I can make sure I can go through them and ask the important ones. Anyway, you guys enjoy. Have a great night. I'm going to jump off here. Pop, I'll get you ready to go here, Pop. Good night, guys.